I've just been accepted into a role playing. Like we went in and we did Red Dead. Well, there's a medieval one coming
Barely.
out. Yeah,
I barely remember.
barely.
That.
Great piano playing though. Great piano playing.
What game is it?
It's just come. I don't even know what it is, but they've accepted me.
What's the game though?
Well, it's just medieval. I don't know if medieval.
Not medieval
online.
dynasty.
No, I think
so. It's not a computer game as such.
Yeah, I think I'm going to say it's going to be Red Dead, but they've changed the script to be medieval. So it's medieval rather than
Red Dead. Red Dead 2, though.
Yeah, I should have read that bit.
Can you make your character's name be Medieval Knievel, please?
So this is
what in fact, I'm going to buy this game and join it just so I can have a character called that and then never play again.
This is what they've said. Application accepted. Hawk, thy request to join medieval.
They can fuck off.
Yeah.
The worst game ever.
Why have you applied to that?
Hold on, I'm not even
people didn't really speak like hark in medieval. They were more just grunting.
Hold on, I'm not even finished. Hold on, it says hark, thy request to join medieval.
Stick your hark up your arse, mate.
It says hath been approved.
Well, hath is like Shakespearean. So that's like around like 1500s, isn't it? So that's not medieval.
Let's not pick it apart.
I think you should. I mean, these role playing, let's just say it, pricks. They want you to take it seriously. So what you should do is say, why are you using Shakespearean language when this is medieval times?
Didn't realise that. I just pressed a button on looking at some of the wording and I just entered a call for
your voice channel. Yeah,
get out of that.
Just heard us calling them all bricks.
Yeah, so
well, I stand by it.
Yeah.
I don't think
medieval. It should just be a series of grunts and whistles, which
it would just be
black, and it shouldn't be too much of a stretch.
This is what I'll be doing.
I say, good sir, please could you direct me to the nearest public convenience? I need to pull out of a window. Thank you very much. Very well.
That is Dickie.
Sounds like it, doesn't it?
So I can get a choice. Mayhap thy voice doth stream in noble mirth.
Oh, fuck!
I don't even know what that means.
Me neither. So I've just put.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do it. I was looking for child porn. Bye.
That comes out in January, does that? So it's not
Edgy, don't say things like that. I can easily.
Right, so that's it. Thank you, chaps.
So it comes out in.
He hasn't told us what this game's called, so we can join.
It comes out in January. So I'm still not. Is it on the Red Dead game?
That's what I mean. That's what I really should have read.
Or is it a brand new game?
It says medieval online RP. Fair gentles, hail, draw ye near to storage realms we hold so dear. Please. In ancient halls beneath oak's shade, let honour rise and dreams cascade. While glowing hearth lend eager ear to minstrel song both sweet and clear.
Is it Discord that you're reading this from? Yeah. What's the Discord?
Can you reply, Daz? Just say, what's the game called, mate?
What's the Discord called?
I don't know what you're banging on about. What's the fucking game called?
Review of last week's games.
On Thursday night, everyone, remember football? Thursday night, Dallas Cowboys 30, Detroit Lions 44. Anyone see Brian in the Discord chat this week? Because I didn't. I mean,
no, not really.
Weird, that,
is this the same Brian who was saying, "Oh, it's good to be back as the second best team in the conference"? Or
I think that's the same one.
Yeah. No, I think he said best team in the NFC East. I think that's what he said. I mean, I assume he's on Smack or something. Or
I couldn't work after seeing what he'd written there. and then seeing this result, and it must have been about two different teams, because the second best team in the conference wouldn't have got absolutely fucking dog shit, whipped 44, whatever it was.
No, I mean, they wouldn't give up 40 points to anyone, surely.
Oh, no.
Not with defensive like that, not a chance.
Exactly.
It's most peculiar. I mean, we can only guess what happened there. The only thing I can think of is that they're much worse at football than Detroit. It's the only thing I can think that's happened there. Well, Jahmyr Gibbs is on fire at the moment. The last month or so.
Yeah, it's come to the party, hasn't he? He's shown up.
It's when you want your players, your skill players, to be hitting form, isn't it?
And hitting it well. I think they all played well. I know that they've conceded 30 points against the Cowboys, but let's face it, the Cowboys' offense isn't bad, but the defense is terrible.
Yeah, but also they were always like a couple of scores ahead. It's not like it was ever close. I think
it wasn't.
Once they took the lead, which was quite early on, I think it was 7-3.
Yeah,
that was it. They were never really in danger of not winning.
No, big night for that, what we call Flournoy or whatever.
Flournoy. Embarrassingly, I think I picked him up in fantasy football.
Did you?
Detroit are now 8-5, currently outside the playoff spots. Are Detroit going to miss out?
They can't do, surely not, can they?
Yeah, they can.
Well, they're currently the 8th seed, and you get fuck all for being 8th. Not in this game.
No. you think how many games are left now?
4.
3.
4, yeah.
No more rest weeks either. That's it.
Yeah,
4 weeks full on.
Well, they know what they've got to do, and it's outside their hands now. But listen, Detroit are a good team, aren't they? They're not going to miss out, I don't think.
They're one of those teams who can turn over anyone.
Yeah.
But you could argue they've got a difficult run in. They've got the Rams next week, which is obviously going to be a tricky game. All right, they've got the Vikings, which they should win. But then the final day is the Bears, and there's every chance that could end up being a winner takes all game.
Oh, the Bears are already there.
Well, the Bears are currently 1 win ahead of Detroit, but Detroit have already beaten them once. So if their records match at the end of the season and Detroit win that last game, Detroit have got the head-to-head over them. One of the most entertaining games of the season. Bengals 34, Bills 39. This was fantastic in proper shit conditions.
Yeah, it were bonkers, weren't it, this game? What, 34 points in the last quarter scored.
Both teams just coming out passing as well, which was like, even though it's the worst conditions to pass in, it's like snowing and really windy, and yet they go, fuck it, I'm going to pass it in this.
What about Joe Burrow's 2 interceptions?
One of them's really unlucky.
Yeah.
One of them is a fucking good play by the defense as well. He just read it perfectly.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're that bad, but it's another notch why everyone had Josh Allen above Joe Burrow on our rankings. So well done, team. We all done well there.
Always said he was a good player.
Everyone has. I can't imagine anyone would have written Josh Allen off.
I honestly thought the Bengals were going to win this one. I really did.
They should have.
They should have won it. Shouldn't they? They kicked themselves after that. But you're not going anywhere at Bengals anyway. But I thought Burrow played quite well, to be honest.
Overall, he did, yeah.
It's just this defense. They need to sort the defense out, Bengals, and they've got basically 2 years to sort it out. All line as well. Yeah, you're right. But they've got, if I was a GM at Bengals, I feel good at knowing what I need, and I don't need a great deal like the Raiders or Commanders or anything like that. It's just a selective few to improve that team. I still like the Bengals. I know I went for the Bengals to go into the championship game. The question for me is, would they have got there if Burrow would have been fit all the way through? And, looking back at it, probably not. because the defense is not great.
But the defense has been shit, and it would have still been shit.
I think they would have won 2 or 3 more.
Those games they lost by 1 score, they win by 1 score instead. If you got Joe Burrow
there, yeah,
he's that good. Still counts.
Bills, will they overcome the Patriots for the top?
Well, the Bills have got the Pats next, haven't they?
That's the first seed game, isn't it?
Well, it's the well, I don't know, because the Broncos are in the mix, aren't they? So I think if the
they're not as
good if the Bills snap the Pats winning streak, and that means there's 1 game between them going into the last 3 weeks, can you see the pressure getting to the Pats more than the Bills?
Yeah, way heavy on Pats, won't it? If it comes tighter and tighter,
I think it'll be a good test of Drake May's character.
I need variables, more variables, I think.
I mean, just looking at the run-in, okay, so huge game next week, and if the Pats win that, then it's settled.
Yeah, game over.
Because they'll be 3 behind with 3 left, and also they'll have the head-to-head. But if you go into the final few games, they'll have the Ravens, who will still be battling for the AFC North. And the 8 wins required to win that division, at most. Then they've got the Jets, the Patriots.
Yep.
And I think they finish against the Dolphins.
And let's face it, Jets aren't doing anything, are they?
No, the Jets. So it's not a bad run-in. At the moment, they're apart from the Bills, they're not playing a team with more than 6 wins in their run-in. So they could lose the Bills and still win out, I think. Colts 19, Jags 34, Edgy's former boys 36. Sorry, Colts.
Which ones?
The Colts are trialing today Philip Rivers.
Jesus,
because they've got no quarterback. Edgy's checking now because he doesn't believe.
No, I saw it. Has that actually gone through? Has it?
No, they're looking at him. They're giving him a trial today to see what kind of shape he's in. But there's every chance that he might go straight in.
That's ridiculous, isn't it? How old is he now?
I was going to say, didn't he retire about 30 years ago?
He retired in 5 years ago. So
that's like asking, think of a football equivalent, who retired 5 years ago.
Young Michael Owen. I don't know. I don't really pay attention anymore.
Yeah, it's not the done thing, let's put it that way.
It's not, but it's not like he retired because he was getting really, really shit. His last game was in the playoffs for the Colts. He might not be very mobile, but he's still going to have a decent arm on him.
I mean, he's got the brains and everything, hasn't he? He's got the nous, as they say. I don't know. I don't think it's a good move.
So how old is he?
44, 43, 44. Hell.
Is he younger than your boy? Older than your boy?
He's older than Aaron Rodgers, yeah.
Sure, I know.
He was drafted a year before. But also, it's not like they're going to need him for 1 game. They're going to need him for
possibly 4 games the playoffs.
And possibly
I don't
the playoffs.
think so. Not playoffs, they're done.
Well, at the moment, they're not.
At the moment, no, but not long now. The fat lady's singing. I can hear her.
Form's just dropped off, hasn't it?
Yeah,
they've gone from 7-1 to 8-5.
Yeah, I think they're done now. Honestly, I think it's got to them.
It would have been tough with Jones, I think, but if it doesn't pan out, who have they got?
They haven't got anyone at the moment. That's the problem.
They've not even got like an under 16 YTS guy.
Anthony Richardson is on
IR. Yeah.
They've got this guy who's like a 6th rounder who got injured in practice. Obviously, Daniel Jones is out for the season.
Trades are done. Can't go there.
Yeah, they can't trade. All you got is someone not currently at another team.
And there's probably a good reason for that.
Yeah,
you say that. Josh Johnson's got a job.
Well,
so that's how you're looking at sub Josh Johnson.
It's hard on who they could actually bring in.
Yeah, I think based on who they could possibly bring in, Philip Rivers is not the worst idea. I did see. Well, apparently he's done coaching. He does stuff like that. So there's a chat, but he had a great arm. He's not going to suddenly not be able to throw a football. It's whether they can protect a quarterback who is not going to be mobile at all.
Bullshit.
And they couldn't protect
what's
Daniel
the
Jones.
alternative, though? Oh, it's like VAR sucks dicks.
Could you not comment on VAR during our non-VAR related thing? Right, let's go on to video replays in games, because what happened here was that there's no one else really you can do if you get to this stage of the season. This is why Josh Johnson played in a NFC Championship game, because you get to this stage of the season. Snap. I think it was 4.
That's it.
Yeah, he got sacked. 2 incomplete passes, broken hand. I'm sure.
He did. Yeah. You're right.
0 yards. What can you do? Who else is out there?
I bet Tom Brady's going in commentary break. Oh, I tell you what.
I could do with another 50 grand.
Yeah, 50 mil.
Whatever.
What if Rivers, if this was a movie, yeah? And quarterback comes out of retirement in his mid-40s because a team all the other quarterbacks are injured. They're in with a shout at the playoffs.
Yeah.
This quarterback gets them over the line in the playoffs.
Can you imagine?
Then goes on a Cinderella run in the playoffs and wins the Super Bowl.
That would be fairy tale, wouldn't it? He could make it as good as draft day.
And he's never won the Super Bowl. He's never been to the Super Bowl. I don't think he's even been to a championship game. He's
a good quarterback.
He's an all-time very good.
Yeah.
That old phrase they use for people who aren't quite all-time greats. He's an all-time very good.
He's like a Matt Stafford without the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'd say he's a very similar sort of player.
Very good.
Yeah, he's a similar sort of player. I think Stafford was a bit more mobile when he was younger, but Stafford now played like Philip Rivers for the last 10 years of his career, that sort of level. But he's a very good quarterback.
Where did he play?
Chargers.
Someday I go.
But he also went to Colts for a bit at the end.
Right.
And took them to the playoffs. So
yeah, he was a good player. He really was. Always had a good tight end.
All right, I don't want to know about your fantasies and everything.
And coming up next on Carry On Up the Rectum is
Matron.
Who are the form team in the NFL at the moment?
Not Commanders.
Actually, if you did it, I think if it's based on the last 4 games or 5 games, it's the Miami Dolphins.
Fuck off.
Yeah, Dolphins.
I think they've won the last 5 now, or the last 4, whatever, and scored most points or conceded the fewest points or something. They're now 6 and 7 after being
shit.
Yeah, in the number 1 overall pick next season conversation.
They found a running game, which helps.
Yeah, he's been fucking hell. They have as well. I mean.
Yeah. Oh, they were playing against the Jets.
I was going to say the Jets.
They played against the Commies. They played against the Saints. Yeah, it's been handy run of games, but they've still been a lot more impressive. For example, they've been a lot more impressive in these recent games than the Jags have all season.
Yeah. And not at the start of the season, not at the start, after about 3 or 4 weeks, Miami were in massive trouble. They weren't playing well. We thought the head coach would lose his job. They didn't seem to be playing for him. Just all going wrong. And it's just, like I said, just turned round. It's just, what's behind that? What are you saying? What's happened there? What's happened in Miami? Why are they like this?
I don't really know. I don't really know what's happened.
I can't put my finger on it either.
When Hill got injured, I suppose, we actually realised.
Maybe it was. Maybe it just made them change their way of playing on offense, and it's just worked.
Yeah.
But also, they seem to be a lot better defensively as well, admittedly against some pretty limited offenses.
But good for them, to be fair. For Dolphins, that's good. If you're a Dolphins fan, they've got to be happy with. I think even now they've got to be happy. It's a good season for them. Well, it's turned out to be a good season.
Someone was saying to me, McDaniels is already auditioning for his.
Really, that's interesting because when they were going through like the troubles, and it was the dreaded vote of confidence from the hierarchy saying, "No, he's got a job for life, or however how long he wants it."
No, it said he got a bag for life.
Oh, that was it. Yeah. I did get him mixed up. What is he? Is he an offensive guy? It's got to be, hasn't he?
He's got to be. If he's a defensive guy, how the fuck have they stuck with him for so long?
No, that's very true. Very true.
I tell you what I didn't see coming this week. I didn't see the Saints winning in Tampa Bay.
No.
24-20. Why would the Saints want to win this game?
Is it they wanted to win? Or was it the Tampa Bay wanted to lose? They're dreadful.
They were bad. Okay, Baker's playing with a broken arm or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But either way, it's the fucking Saints. They've been so bad most of the season.
Have the Saints found their quarterback then in Shug over Fraser Boy then? Looks like
he
it,
looked
doesn't it?
Pretty good, to be fair, from what I saw.
They both seem about the same.
I don't think there's a lot in them, to be honest. I really don't. Unspectacular.
Possibly got a little bit more like in his legs, which I think might make the difference.
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot between them. I think they're a two. They're not a starting quarterback. I can't see any ceilings in these guys at all. It's just like
no, but also the Saints have got other positions to worry about. So it might be good that they've got these two guys who can just go. We've got someone who can do all right at quarterback if we need them, and then focus on building up other areas of the team.
This seems that McKinstry, the corner, seems to be stepping up. I think he's had a good maybe last 3-4 games, interceptions, pass breakups. He's doing all right. I just with his name, I thought a bit of a twat.
It's not his real name.
No, it's not. You're right, but he likes to be called that.
It's a shit nickname.
There's way worse out there.
I mean, they might as well call him Jonestown Massacre McKinstry and have done with it. But the thing about the Bucs is, even though they've just lost at home to the Saints, they're still going to win their division.
Yeah.
Talking about winning the division, Steelers 27, Baltimore Ravens 22.
Yeah, I'm just going to toilet.
In their backyard. Astonishingly, with 4 weeks of the season left, the worst Steelers team I've seen in 20 years are top of the division.
What are you putting it down to? It's not your running game.
Everyone else is being really bad in our division. Every other team, we're not very good. The teams below us are different levels of shitness below us. I've never seen a Ravens side that's disorganized.
They're poor, aren't they?
The final touchdown, we scored a screen pass and then 40 yards of space to run into. You never got that against the Ravens.
So Ravens have gone in for this inconsistent team now. Last year they were consistent, now they're inconsistent, but consistently bad. Even in the wins they've been poor.
Well, I was saying before, a couple of weeks ago, on that 5-win winning streak, they've beaten some shit teams.
Yeah.
But had they played well? And I said I don't think they've played well. The last 2 weeks, they've had to play against the Bengals and the Steelers. Divisional games always have a bit more of an edge to them. And they just haven't been up for it. They've been out-battled. If you get out-battled by the Bengals, who are the least battle-y team in the NFL, but I was expecting so much more from Baltimore, in Baltimore, against the Steelers. There's something wrong with the Ravens team this year.
Yeah, nothing.
I don't mean they had injuries and stuff like that. There's just, so at the core, there's something rotten, I think.
Yeah, there was a comment I heard on the Red Zone where along the lines of, it was a really good win for Pittsburgh, given the upheaval that's been in the week. What was that referring to?
There's loads of stuff about it's mainly online stuff. It depends if you pay attention to online stuff or not.
I do not.
Loads of people were saying, they need to get rid of Mike Tomlin and stuff like that.
For what reason, though?
just consistently winning, but not winning enough.
Right.
I think that's
so the old argument that we
for
always
not doing anything.
Yeah, it's great having a 51% winning record, but doing nothing with it.
Essentially, yeah. But
I imagine the tone of the online arguments have changed since Sunday. Then
it happens in football as well, where if you're calling like 5-10 years ago, if you're calling Ronaldo the second best player in the world, you're being called a hater by Ronaldo fans. Yeah. So it's the same thing. It's that level of discourse where you go.
So you're trying to say Tomlin is the second best manager in the NFL?
I think over his career, he arguably has been over his 20 years in terms of consistency. That, then.
I think, to be fair, Tomlin for me is done well.
Greggles just said he's the second best in.
He's not
over.
Well, he is 19, on the record. 19 seasons over that time. Yeah.
But I'm going to say good, but unspectacular.
He's very unspectacular.
Yeah.
But the Steelers aren't a spectacular team and never have been.
No, never have been.
The levels of unspectacularness are quite spectacular.
But basically, they want it to be more entertaining than it is. Yeah. So you bring it. You're saying, why isn't this kind of gritty coach? Why isn't he more entertaining? Because that's not the sort of coach he is. For the first time in a long time, I got the Falcons result right. Seahawks 37, Falcons 9. I was a little bit concerned early on in this when the Falcons took the lead. I went, they're going to fucking do it again. No, the Seahawks absolutely fucked them. Absolutely fucked them.
Kirk Cousins once again showing why Kirk Cousins is Kirk Cousins.
He didn't want to be there, did he?
I don't think he wants to be there. Full stop. You can see every time he takes the field, he's like, it's terrible.
He's been paid a fortune. He's been paid an absolute fortune this year, and okay, he's not getting helped out by the rest of his team, but I think they're a low key, very good team, Seahawks this year.
Well, like I said, the D's helped them out over the last 3 or 4 games, but of course, they've not played the best.
They got a couple of rookies on defense who are impressing me more and more every week, and I don't think I can pronounce either of their names.
Go on, have a go.
No,
John.
I'll call one Eggy because I think his name starts with Eggy.
It's a good start.
But they're
Emma
Harry, yeah. And there's another one as well. The Seahawks 10-3, which second best record in the NFC. Unfortunately, the best record is someone else in their division, which means at the moment the Seahawks are the 5th seed.
Yeah.
The team who, that means at the moment they'll face either the Bucs or Panthers, whoever wins.
Which is not a bad problem, really, I don't think, for this team.
That's not bad at all, is it?
No.
The argument is having a week off in the playoffs disruptive if you're the number 1 seed? I know you get to rest up, but you lose your momentum as well.
Yeah, very true.
Is it good to have a wildcard game against a vastly inferior opposition?
It's a shit or you lose that.
Yeah, but if you lose it, then you don't deserve to go.
Yeah.
But I reckon the Seahawks, if they have to play the Bucs or Panthers, wouldn't be that bad for them and keep their good momentum going, which is what they've built up this year.
What I find with Seahawks, I think they're just missing that spark on the running game. If I was being picky, for being overly picky, I don't think Charbonnet or Walker, they're not the best 1-2, or even the 1 or 2. I just think the 2 okay running backs, but they're okay. Darnold has gone from Vikings, where he did really well last season, faded. He's gone to the Seahawks, and he's just playing. He's not playing lights out. He's playing okay. But then you throw into Smith and Jigaba.
That's what I mean. Are they over reliant on him?
He's a bit like Justin Jefferson, isn't he, for Vikings? Like, he had him to throw to last season. He's got Smith and Jigba this season. He's looking to find these people. Donald.
That's Shaheed now, though, and he went. Did he have a 100-yard touchdown? Was it a kick return? Punt return?
I think so.
Longest one of the year. NFL this year.
Yeah, he's all or nothing, that guy, isn't he?
Yeah. Very much so.
Yeah, he probably ended up with 102 yards total for the game.
Probably, yeah. Off eight drop catches.
Yeah. He's one of those unreliable players. But yeah, if he's so fucking quick. When I was watching that return, and he does this kind of change of direction just to get away from the last couple of defenders, and the acceleration where he just pulls away from them. You can see the guys just go, "Well, I'm not catching that."
No chance.
He carries on for about 5 yards and just stops and goes, "No point. No point." He's fucking gone, that guy. The Cardinals are no longer the only team to lose to the Titans.
How does that feel?
Titans 31, Browns 29.
Yeah.
So a weird off day for the Browns defense. Myles Garrett only got 1 sack.
He's shit, he is.
Yeah.
He'll never do anything, that lad.
No. Well, I think he's going to break the sacks record next week. I think that's what's going to happen for that.
They were woeful all the way around, but Browns. You think you're playing Titans?
Well, that's not what I've heard. I've heard how great their quarterback was because he threw 4 touchdowns against the worst team in the NFL. But it turns out he's brilliant, even though he threw the picks that also stopped them winning the game, and they were both dumb as fuck. So, but well done, Titans. Well done. I mean, weirdly, even after this game, no one's mentioned that Cam Ward actually played okay. And he's they're just talking about the losing quarterback more than the winning one. But
it was no better than okay though. I remember, although he did get out of one really good sack and he completed it, and he was actually hanging off his legs. Can you remember that play? He got through and he was just about to bring him down. He passed it and he caught it.
I remember the angry run he did.
Yes,
that was good. I think, bearing in mind the situation he's in this year, he's doing all right. He's coming out of it with his reputation intact, I think. Bearing in mind, because the Titans are an absolute shit show still. I know they won this game, but they're an absolute shit show. And he's done more memorable things this year than the quarterback in the shittest team in the league normally does. He makes plays, albeit they're the 7 points in a 35-7 loss. He's still making plays. There's talent there, I think.
Yeah. And Pollard turned up as well, which meant they had a decent running game this week.
Commanders, fuck all. Vikings 31. The biggest shutout of the season, overtaking the Panthers against the Falcons.
The Vikings are the first team to have a shutout the week before and then have a shutout themselves. First team to do it since 1992.
Yeah, and the previous team who did it were the Broncos. I remember
how do you feel about that?
Yeah.
To be fair to the Vikings, and also to give that, add some kind of criteria to that stat, they had their quarterback this week, and they didn't have their quarterback the week before.
They didn't have them for the full game, did they? Oh, right. I think that.
Oh, no. The Commanders were a fucking disgrace. But the Vikings had their quarterback this week, and they didn't have a quarterback the week before. And that is like something that's worth putting a little asterisk and then a footnote against.
Yeah.
Another team who it's hard to tell if they're tanking or not, the Raiders. Broncos only beat them by 1 score, 24-17. They're now 11-2, the Broncos. Top seeds in the AFC. Raiders currently have number 1 draft pick next year, which they'll waste.
Not been convincing though, have they?
The Broncos, not really, but they kept the Raiders at kind of arm's length in this game.
Yeah.
So you never got the feeling the Raiders were going to come back.
No, but like I said, they could have got beat last week against the Commanders team. I know they won, fair play to them, but I don't know. They were 11-2, and they were almost like the Chiefs from last season. Just like they're 11-2, and you think some of these games they didn't deserve to win, but they won. Oh, they've won.
They've got they're winning, but they're keeping a bit in the tank, I think, which it might not be true. It might just be that they're not that great a team. But you cannot argue with 11-2. My mate's a Broncos fan. The thing he's the most concerned about this year is Broncos finish 2nd seed, Chiefs finish 7th seed. He says if that happens, there is no way the Broncos will win that game.
Even if they're home.
Yeah, he says it's just written that the Chiefs will turn. Well, not even that. It's also like the years of Broncos, like the last 10 years of the Broncos and the last 10 years of the Chiefs will mean that the Broncos will get turned over if they have to play the Chiefs. They will beat the Chiefs twice in the division this year and then lose them in the playoffs. That's what he thinks. But he doesn't fear anyone else because he honestly thinks that their defense can take on anyone. I'll tell you what was a proper fucking game. Chicago Bears 21, Green Bay Packers 28. This was good. This was proper fucking edge of the seat stuff.
This is like Bears and Packers evolved this. That's what it reminded me of. Some really, really good hard football.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know something, I know they wanted the Packers, but I don't think the Bears were just they'll look at this game and probably think, you know, to be fair, we put everything out there, we give it a good shot. They didn't lie down at all. Packers, we know, are a good team.
Yeah.
But Bears,
yeah, the Bears have showed their battling qualities in the last couple of weeks.
Which they didn't last season.
3 weeks ago, the Steelers lost to them, and I said the Bears aren't all that. They beat us, but we put 28 points up against them, and I said when this Bears team plays someone good, they're going to be they're not going to have enough to beat them good. Week later, they beat the Eagles.
Yeah.
And then they gave the Packers a fucking fight till the death.
But then also the Bears lost to the Ravens with no Jackson, and you think.
But the thing is, that might be just like a one-off. I don't know if you can base it because that was the one out of about 10 games that they lost.
Yeah.
At the moment, if you had to choose between being a Washington fan and a Bears fan going forward, it's a Bears fan for me. They look the vote, and it's
changing
teams again.
You changed it again?
No.
Hang on a minute. The Bears weren't even in the top half of the list last year.
It was more of a. I'm not saying I am, but it was more of a question. It was more of a dig at the commies, really, to be perfectly honest, because I know that Daz hates the Bears. But it's still a valid point. If you had to choose who's got the inertia, who's got the forward direction at the moment, you would never be able to argue that the Commanders are in a better place than the Bears.
The Bears have made a coaching appointment which half the shit teams in the NFL wanted to make. They've got the guy in who everyone thinks is going to be the next great coach. That's what they've done. They've improved the O-line. They already have a decent enough defense. This is a team who are going to be a good team. I just don't know if too early for them to make.
Yeah, I don't hate the Bears. I'm not a big fan of Caleb Williams.
Rams 45, Edges Cardinals 17. For a few moments, for a few very brief moments, it looked like there might be a game here.
Then they kicked off.
The kickoff,
It wasn't foul.
Once again, Corum. He's playing well. Corum. He's got a few yards lately.
Well, I was going to bring this up a little bit later, but is this the end? He seems to be having a lot more success than Williams does, but I've always considered Williams to be like an untouchable running back. But is Corum making him touchable?
No, Williams is still their one, but I'm guessing it's got to this stage of the season and there's little knocks and stuff like that, and they're trying to take care of their players going into the playoffs. So I think Corin's got a few more touches in the last few weeks. But come a playoff game, it's going to be Williams 1 and Corin 2.
Not done his prospect any harm though, has it?
No, he's been very good.
Very well.
And also, I suspect the Rams I'm not saying they were taking the Cardinals lightly, but they may have been looking more at next week's game against the Lions and thinking, we could do with resting a couple of guys. Okay, the prime time Sunday night game. Texans 20, Chiefs 10. Obviously, we could focus here on the Texans defense again and how fucking awesome they are generally. But are we going to talk about one of the worst play calls of all time here?
Oh, you're going to have to tell me because I've missed this one.
I didn't see it either.
Oh, okay. Gather around the fire. It's story time.
Oh, you're sitting comfortably? Then I'll begin.
Right. This is 10-all. 10 minutes to go. Texans came out pretty strong, went 10-0 up. Chiefs, since the first quarter, completely shut Texans offense down. We're in the fourth quarter, 10 minutes to go, 10-all. Chiefs have got the ball at their own 30. 4th and 1, I think, 4th and 2. What do you do in that situation against a team whose offense has been shut down?
You punt it. Of course you punt it.
You punt it. You trust your defense to make a stop. Because that's what they've been doing since the first quarter. What you don't do is call a pass play that goes incomplete, turn the ball over on downs at your own 30-yard line, already with the other team in field goal range. And they eventually run in a touchdown, which is essentially the decisive score of the game. That coach who did that, Andy Reid, future Hall of Fame coach, is one of the. I think it's stupidity.
Something's got to his head there.
It makes no sense, right? Even if the play they went for was a short passing play, so that means even if the play had worked, they'd have first down on their own 34-yard line or something, right? That the best case scenario was them having a first down at their own 34. The worst case scenario, you lose the game and quite possibly your season's over.
Yeah, it's
the two don't weigh up, do they? They don't weigh up at all in terms of you go, well, what's the worst that could happen in this situation? Well, we could lose the game and have a losing record going into the last percent. Yeah, the season's over and all that sort of thing. And you go, I don't get it. It might be the worst call, not by Piss Pants Pete, that I can remember.
Yeah,
Texans are good, though.
Yeah, I think they're spent forth now, Chase. I think that's it. I think that's the best we'll see of them. But yeah, Texans are a team, again, we know what the defense is like. Kept Kansas to 10 points, which they do. Very, very, very. I've got Texans a bit like Denver, but with a better offense for me, for Houston.
You think Texans have got a better offense?
Yes.
I think I like their running. I mean, Chubb went off early in this game.
But Marks is a good running back.
Yeah, and Nico, I think, is a better wide receiver than the Broncos have got.
Yeah.
Stroud over Knicks?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so overall as well.
Yeah.
Schultz coming out of the pocket.
Okay. He's been there, been in the game. He knows what he's doing, Schultz. Yeah, I think they've just got the edge over Denver.
And the Texans, from starting 0-3 and 1-4, I think, are now 8-5.
Yes.
Look at their next 3 games as well.
Well, they've got the Cardinals, and I'm going to go out on a limb and say I fancy them to beat the Cardinals. I know we haven't got to the prediction section yet, but I've just got a gut feeling that they might be too strong for them. And then they've got the Raiders, who will be downing tools already, but it won't make a difference. Then they've got the Chargers, who might be already in the playoffs by then. But the Chargers are going to be in a weird position because they might be in the playoffs, but in a position where they can't win their division. So they're going to be guaranteed wild card. But the final week, Indianapolis Colts with old Grandpa Rivers potentially. I mean, we don't know what the situation is going to be going into that game, but I would still fancy the Texans. I would fancy the Texans to win all of those games the way they're playing at the moment. But in better news, ding dong, the Chiefs are dead. I know they're not. I know they're not out of the playoff race at the moment. But they don't look like a good team.
No, they don't. Either side of the ball.
Everyone's saying, "Oh, if they win their last 4, 10-7 might be enough to sneak them into the playoffs and all this sort of thing." This isn't a team who can win 4 in a row.
No, it's not. No.
Monday night in what had the feel of a playoff game to me. Eagles 19, Chargers 22. I love this game. I thought this was fantastic. This was, just had that playoff feel.
Yeah, I only saw the highlights of this, but I think we mentioned this. I certainly mentioned it a couple of weeks back. Was how the Eagles and the tush push, and everyone's becoming wise to the tush push, and they're trying to stop it. But now they're thinking outside of the box, and Saquon took one to the outside and took it all the way in. They need to do that, Philly, and not just keep doing it the tush push, because it's just shit.
Why has he had so comparatively few touches this year?
Is he on massive bonus?
Well, would you take that into account? Because surely, if you're on huge bonus and you're the player most responsible for your team winning the Super Bowl, you'd be more than happy to pay the bonus.
What are you putting it down to?
I don't know. Arrogance on the play calling front to say we can win it without this guy.
That's very Sirianni-like.
Well, being arrogant, I reckon it might be exactly the sort of thing he'd do. Maybe he didn't think he got enough credit last year. Maybe too much credit went to Saquon. Maybe too much went to Vic Fangio and not him.
Yeah, maybe. 4 interceptions at the end of the day for Jalen Hurts as well.
Yeah, I mean, fair play to the Chargers for putting him under pressure all game. Yeah, they were really good. But the Eagles' defense was really good as well. And I've been saying about Justin Herbert all year, he's just taking so much.
He gets pumped, doesn't he? 7 sacks.
I'm getting so concerned he's going to do an Andrew Luck and just go, I don't need this. I've got $300 million. I do not need this.
Well, he doesn't, does he? It's a tough one, isn't it? Because he's been out this season. He's been,
but he's barely missed a snap. He's fair play to him. He's going into the medical tent every time the defense is on the field. Justin Herbert's in the medical tent, and he comes out, and you see him. They always cut to him on the sidelines, and he's getting like a new bandages applied to do this. You can see his blood coming out of some new wound he's got. Do you remember the British Empire?
Oh, of course.
It's Barry.
Do you remember Colin, the Welsh guy?
Yes.
Right. Essentially, every time he turned up in a seat, he had a new bandage on and something wrong with him. Justin Herbert is Colin from the British Empire. Because he's about 60% bandages these days.
Mr. Bump.
I tell you, if it wasn't for the Eagles, they've got 4 games to go. They've lost, is it 3 on the bounce now?
I think they have, haven't they? Something like that.
If it wasn't for their 4 remaining games, containing a game against the Raiders and 2 games against the Commanders, people would be questioning whether the Eagles got to the postseason.
Well, did they not do this 2 seasons ago, where they just fell off, didn't they? Massively.
They did, but they got into the playoffs that year and immediately lost. I think they lost 6 of their last 7 that year, including a playoff game.
Random rookie roulette. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Random rookie roulette. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Random rookie roulette.
Rookie time, everyone. Rookie time.
Rookies.
I'm going to start by...
Remind me of my guy's name. Oh, hang on. He's at the Commanders. They didn't play either, did they? So that's
what might happen here is Jordan James, the running back of the San Francisco 49ers, was unable to contribute this week due to it being the bye week for the 49ers.
It was unlucky.
Yeah, same for my guy. You all remember his name?
Dane?
Mike, don't call me Bike. Johnson,
Lyle.
don't
Kyle
call me...
Williams. Is that his name?
Lyle, don't call me Kyle Williamson.
That's the one. Yeah, I'm going with him. Yeah, he didn't play. Bye weeks. Well done, Daz.
Open goal, Daz.
Well, how are you for the second?
I'm all right, thanks. But
yeah,
what about your player?
Yeah, well, for the second week running, he had one target where he failed to catch it.
Well, he's winning.
Yeah. But, or is he losing because of that?
Maybe. But let's get to the defensive play, because that's where we've both been at this season.
I think we're going to have to, on the grounds that it seems unlikely that that's going to be enough to secure Rookie of the Week.
Underwhelming.
Okay. I've never seen such a barren amount of whelm. Jihad Campbell, linebacker, Philadelphia Eagles. 3 assisted, 2 solo tackles in the defeat to the Chargers.
Okay, let's go to Edgy.
So I know I had last week off, but it seems both of my rookies had this week off.
What's that?
So my offensive player was on bye, and my defensive player was injured.
What a shame.
Another open goal, Daz. Come on. Well, although this was against the fucking Titans, you should get a shitload here.
Well, he did. Corey Schweinsteiger once again led the way in tackles for the Browns defense. Corey Schweinsteiger recorded 12 tackles, 6 solo tackles, and a pass breakup.
Yeah, but he lost to the fucking Titans.
Not his fault, really, to be fair.
Well, I'm blaming him for not making more tackles.
13 tackles, you say? Or 12?
12 tackles, 6 not solo, bad, 1 for pass deflection. Yeah.
Yeah, not bad, I suppose. I think we're at the point now where he's like 4 ahead with 4.
Probably won it, hasn't he? Yeah.
So it may come down to whoever plays best in the playoffs, which could count him out.
Yeah, I think it might do.
Next week's predictions.
Yeah, so the moment I'm on 134, Daz is on 133, Edgy on 122, the plebs on 119.
Fuck you, plebs.
No, 19.
I forgot about the battle you were having. Obviously, next week, with 3 weeks to go, as agreed, the wheel comes in.
Yes.
The wheel.
The wheel.
I'm definitely going to get a sound effect ready.
Can it go something like this? The wheel.
That might be it, actually.
Yeah.
Saves me a job, doesn't it? Right. Falcons at Bucks. I think regardless of how... Now the Falcons lost and I predicted it, I'm confident in I can go for the Bucks.
Yeah, absolutely. How can you not go for the Bucks? Falcons are shocking.
Yeah, quite shocking, yeah.
Oh, is it actually my go?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
What game are we doing?
Buccaneers, Falcons.
I'll go with the Buccaneers, please.
The worst thing that ever happened is the ability to get porn on your phone.
That's why I'm blind, is it?
I forgot to say who the pleb is this week.
Ives' dog.
Ives.
It's not Ives' dog. It's I fed all the data this season into AI, and I said, who will win these 16 games? I asked for no other information other than that, and they've given me an answer. 16 answers, so 16 teams can win games.
I hope it's the same AI that I used that said Deshaun Watson is the best quarterback at the
Maybe it is, as we'll get.
I hope so.
As we go through some of these answers. But they've gone for the Bucks as well. Edge's Cardinals at Houston Texans, 2 form teams, one of which is a form team. I'm going for the Houston Texans on the grounds that they're arguably the best team in the NFL at the moment.
And I'm going to go for Houston. We don't have a problem. And they'll beat the Cardinals.
I see what you've done there.
Yeah.
Cardinals for me.
The pop. AFC North battle. Ooh. You know how good these are. Ravens at Bengals. As mentioned before, Bengals not completely out of it yet. 2 games behind the Ravens, though. 6-win team at a 4-win team.
Big loss against the Bills that last week when they might
should have won it. I think it might have killed any momentum they got. And the Ravens have to win this game. So I'm going to go for the Ravens. They can't be as bad as they last week.
Yeah, I'm going to go for the Ravens as well. If Bengals did manage to hold on against the Bills, I would have said Bengals this week, but because they threw it away.
Yeah, they've really got nothing to play for this season.
No.
But if the Ravens defense plays like it did against the Steelers, the Bengals will get 50 points in this game.
With that in mind, because the Ravens lost to Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh are absolutely wank, got to go for the Bengals.
Division leading wank.
Yep. Bengals, please.
We will be that tallest dwarf. Talking of the Bills at Patriots, 9-4 at 11-2.
At Patriots. At Patriots.
I don't know if I'm doing this because it's what I expect to happen, but for the good of the division, I'm going for a Bills win because I think it just the division's over if the Pats win. So I'd rather see it go to the wire. So I'm going for the Bills.
Pats beat Bills, didn't they, last time?
Yeah, and it was and we all thought it was a shock at the time.
Yeah, I'm going to go Patriots.
I'm going to go with Bills to keep it interesting.
Browns off the back of losing to the Titans at Bears. I don't want that to cloud anyone's judgment, by the way. I just thought of it while I was saying it. I'm going for the Bears.
And I'm going to go for the Chittagong Bears as well.
The Chittagong Bears?
The Chittagong Bears, yeah.
Chittagong in Sussex, I believe. That is Sussex.
Right, yeah, Sussex.
Division 2. I mean, I do like to be contrary and go for the ones that people don't, but the Browns, man. Actually, do you know what?
You say going for the Browns?
Fuck it, yeah. I'm going to do it. Browns.
Talking to teams who will probably lose, the Raiders at the Philadelphia Eagles. I think there's a combined... So the Raiders have lost like several in a row. The Eagles have lost several in a row. This is 50-50, this one. I'm going for the Eagles.
Well, I'm not going to take this lightly, but I'm going to go Philadelphia as well.
Well, I do like to be contrary, but not on this one.
Not on this.
No.
There's being contrarian, there's just being
throwing
wrong.
It away.
I'll tell you what, if Eagles do lose this game, forget about it. Sirianni's gone. Forget about it.
Chargers at Chiefs. This would actually kill the Chiefs if the Chargers won this. There's currently 3 games separating them, and the Chargers, of course, second in the division, 9-4 at 6-7.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Chargers because
I'm saying Chargers.
Yeah,
because you have to remember who's winning at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for the Chargers because
copying off me.
They're just, I don't know. They did a job on the Chiefs early this season, didn't they? As well.
This could be a big one for you. You've got the Chiefs here.
I've got to go with the Chiefs, I think. Winnable for them.
For the Chiefs. For the Chiefs, are you, Edgy?
I've got no idea if that was meant to be an impression. I don't know if it's a local pervert who hangs around the bins.
Was it Mr. Burns?
No.
No, I think I was right.
Yeah, he's right. Greggles is right.
Jets at Jags. 3-10 at 9-4. This is why the Jags keep winning.
Yeah, it is, isn't
the
it?
Jets, the Titans, the Saints. It's
got to be the Jags for me. I hate saying the Jags as well. I think I hate the Jags more than probably 80% of the teams. I do actually hate them more than the Bears.
Right.
I just don't like the Jags.
I mean, as we all
I keep
know,
getting
Jags
them
are-
right in these predictions, though. I keep going for the Jags and winning. They're one of Edge's many teams, yeah.
Yeah, despite the picture behind me, Jags are my team. Have they got the best record?
And the fact you started supporting the Bears earlier this pod.
I'm just checking. Have they got the best record of the 16 teams that I follow? Yeah, we'll go with the Jags.
Yeah.
Actually, that's if they've got the best record out of 16 that
Broncos probably have.
Yeah, Broncos.
Yeah, the Bronchinos.
But I'm going to go with the Jags. Yeah.
Okay. Here's an interesting one in the battle for the worst team in the NFC.
Or in Commanders.
The NFL. No, because Titans and
they're beaters at minute.
The Raiders are over the other side as well. So at the moment, we'll say the NFC. Commanders at Giants. Intelligent AI has weighed up all the pros and cons of this situation and decreed that Commanders are less bad. AI didn't watch last week.
Is Jackson Dart back?
It's a good question.
Should be. If not, they got Jameis Fun Time.
Well, it kind of makes a difference for me. And I'm guessing JD Cunt isn't playing either.
Hard to say.
No news at this time.
So potentially he could still play.
Yeah, for a bit and then go off.
He's not fit enough yet.
I'm going for the Giants in New York. I'm going for the Giants.
And it would be incredibly funny, wouldn't it?
It would be, particularly as bad as the Giants have been for most of the season.
I'm going to go for Commanders. I think we might squeak it by 2 points, but we've got to play
2-0
so much
one
better.
safety.
I'm just hoping there's going to be a reaction, to be fair. If it's not, then that's when...
There's got to be.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Dan Quinn might as well just fuck off if you can't get a reaction after that performance.
What to do, eh?
What you do is you decide which of the two teams you think will win, and then we put that in and you get a point if you're right.
Can I have a draw?
Of course you can.
Yep.
Draw, please.
That happens, of course. Remember, you get a bonus point.
Get in.
If
it's not, they'll lose 2.
It may fuck up the formula, but we'll find out. Panthers at Saints, 7-6 at 3-10. Panthers going for top spot in their division, of course. I obviously think the Panthers, as weird as they can be, and the Saints off the back of a rare good win and performance, I'm still going for the Panthers.
Yeah, I'm going to go for the Panthers as well.
Same. I like the Panthers. I hope they do well.
You could have been contrary there and gone for the Saints.
I know, but no.
Okay. Game of the week.
Game on.
Game of the week. Detroit Lions at LA Rams. This could be a fucking brilliant, high-scoring, thrilling point-a-thon. So it's probably not going to be. So I'm going to look at which of these two teams has the better defense, and it's the Rams. So
I'm going to go for the Rams as well.
Get a fucking room, the pair of you.
What do you mean?
Rams this, Rams that. Bullshit. Lions, come on.
In game of the week.
Yeah, good guy.
In the game of the week, we've got, if I say it again, you see, I can cut it. Yeah. Green Bay Packers at Denver Broncos. I think the Packers have got their mojo at the minute. And I think this is 2 really good defense. But I think the Packers' defense is better, and I think they've got a bit for the Packers.
I think 2 really good defensive teams. I think it'd be a case of don't touch the pack. Packers for me.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, God, no. I think it was Joe Pasquale.
Michael Caine?
Don't touch the pack.
I'm still none the wiser.
No. It's someone with their famous catchphrase, don't touch the plaque.
It's Brucey from Brucey's Play Your Cards Right.
Don't touch the pack.
Is it?
We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Oh, pack. I thought you said plaque.
Pack. Don't touch the pack. We'll be right
like
back.
It was some kind of celebrity fucking hell. That's like Brucey turning into the fucking Tasmanian devil there, wasn't it? Don't touch the pack. We'll be right back.
Fucking hell. Broncos, please.
Well, just so you're aware, I'm not going for the Colts. I'm going for the Seahawks.
Like the other 3 of us.
Yeah. On the grounds that, well, we're supposed to pick.
See what you mean? 6-1 for the Colts.
Was it? Yeah. I thought it would have been double figures.
Remember when Flacco came in and with no practice and had his best game all season? Maybe Rivers could do that, albeit he's playing a slightly better defense than Flacco had to play.
It's got one of the best defenses in the league.
I think they'll do well here as well. I'll be keeping them in.
It's Seahawks for me, even though you put Colts. I did say Seahawks.
Titans. on the back of one of their rare wins at 49ers off a rest week and looking healthier than they have done in quite a while. Only a fool would go for the Titans here. Over to you, T.
Yeah, well, definitely for 49ers for me.
49ers for me, well.
Anyway, talking of teams who definitely won't win, Cowboys are hosting the Minnesota Vikings.
I mean, for the record,
the Vikings won 31-0 last week. Nothing can stop them against the fucking Cowboys. Incidentally, primetime game, NFC East team in it.
Yeah.
This happens more than it should, doesn't it? You'd expect it to be kind of an even split over the course of the season.
Yeah, you would think so. You would.
So we're all agreed, Dan.
Yeah.
That Dallas are shit.
It's official.
Talking of shit, Monday Night Football. Who the fuck chose this? Dolphins, or at least, watchable. At Pittsburgh Steelers, 6-7 at 7-6.
This could be close, Miami on the up.
Dolphins are playing well, aren't they? Dolphins playing really well at the minute. They've got nothing to lose.
Running game's going well for them. Tua's not firing as much.
The defense has started turning up. Running game's good. Steelers, terrible run defense. I'm going for the Steelers.
For going against here, there's Patriots.
6-7 and 7-6 really weighs up these two teams. They're very 6-7, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, but only one of them's got a shot at being in the playoffs, which seems unfair.
Yeah.
Because they're no better than each other. Well, arguably one team is
no worse than each other.
Yeah. Yeah. The Dolphins probably are better than Steelers at the moment on 4.
Probably Steelers for me. I think they'll find a way, especially at home. Plebs, Dolphins.
And the Plebs going for the Dolphins, yeah.
Yeah, I want to go for the Dolphins.
Science has said the Dolphins.
Because they've gone for the Dolphins, it's kind of a wasted thing because either of these teams could win this game.
Well, not really, because you've gone different on 1, 2, 3,
I know.
4, 5.
On those, apart from the Browns, they're all coin flip.
And the one you've gone for a draw on.
Yeah. 5 points for that. I think it should be 5 points for that.
No, he gets a bonus point if he gets it right.
Yeah. But this one, I'm going to go with Pittsburgh.
Right, too.
Yeah.
We're pretty much done. It just gives us time to, as already trailed, unless I cut that out. It's Edgy's interesting stat.
Edgy's interesting stat.
Yeah, so to keep with Aaron Rodgers, your sprightly quarterback.
Give it to me, baby. Give it to me.
Shortly to be the second oldest player in the league.
Yeah. So the game on Sunday, was it Sunday? Yeah, 5 days after his 42nd birthday. This isn't the stat, but I just wanted to ask what this was. Aaron Rodgers scrambled for a touchdown run worthy of his vintage discount double check celebration. What's that mean?
I don't fucking know.
No.
I don't know.
Is it a cool thing that the young kids do, like on TikTok and that?
No idea.
I think it must have moved on from the double Dutch.
Is it where even though you've only ran 4 yards, you look absolutely fucked? Is that what it is?
No idea. Okay, so the 4-time MVP became the oldest player in Steelers history to score a touchdown, surpassing Ben Roethlisberger for that honor. Ben was 39 years old at the time of his final NFL rushing touchdown. Rodgers also broke Hall of Famer Jerry Rice's record as the oldest player ever to score a touchdown against the Ravens.
Hey!
Would be nice. The actual stat I was going to go with, though, was...
that's the preamble.
That was the preamble. Rodgers finished 23 of 34 passing for 284 yards and a touchdown. In doing so, he joined another quarterback as the only player in NFL history, not a quarterback, just the only player in NFL history. Oh, it's passing yards. With 250 passing yards, passing touchdown.
I'm not going to edit it. It's still going out in one bit.
That's fine. So he became the only player in NFL history with 250 plus passing yards, a passing touchdown, and a rushing touchdown in a game after turning 42 years old. Who was the other one?
Is it Josh Allen from the future?
It is Josh Allen from the future. Well done. Excellent guess.
Over 40 years old?
Over 42 years old.
Over 40. Well, I'm trying to think of which ones have played. I mean, it couldn't be fucking Brady.
It is the GOAT, the greatest quarterback.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
Time.
Tom Brady.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was Tom Brady.
It is Tom Brady, the GOAT, the greatest.
Well done, Joe Montana.
Yeah, the greatest quarterback of all time.
The most successful quarterback of all time.
Edgy's interesting stat.
Unfortunately, we've had a word with our lawyers this week, and for a start, who knew we had lawyers? But we're unable to drop this feature, so it's time for Dazzler's Fact Attack.
Dazzler's Fact Attack!
This is actually a fact. It's going to be an attack on your senses, ladies and gentlemen.
It sounds awful already.
We're talking about, you just mentioned Joe Montana, and of course, one of his many foes from back in the day, Joe Montana, was Dan Marino. So here's a little.
That's not the fact, is it?
Interesting. Yeah, that is. It is a little interesting fact about.
I mean, you can't knock that smooth link between what Edgy just said and what Daz is about to say. Presuming it might even be about Dan Marino. We don't know.
Yeah, Dan Marino, probably one of the biggest gunslingers there ever was. So across and during the 1988 and 1999 seasons, Dolphins quarterback...
88 and 99?
Yes.
Okay.
Dolphins quarterback, Dan Marino, managed a streak...
qbscpod@gmail.com